Hi everyone, Trex again. I promised you guys this video after I hit gold cap. It is a Legion meat farming video. Why? Because I sold a lot of cooking stuff, a lot of feasts, a lot of delicacies, and a lot of smaller meals and bear tartare and stuff like that on the last, let's say, 40 days of the road to my gold cap. So we are going to look over Leyblood, wildfowl eggs, fatty bear steak, big gamey ribs, lean shank, and what's the last one called? Falcosaur egg. You need those for the spiced Falcosaur omelets, but it's a pain in the ass to get. So to gather Legion meat, I actually use my skinner. Why? Because a lot of these beasts that we are killing can actually be skinned. And I got Legion butchery and Legion gutting, and butchery gives you extra meat while skinning, and Legion gutting gives you a chance to get oddly shaped stomachs, which give you any kind of crafting reagent that you can find on the Broken Isle. I'm talking like Leylight Shards Arcana, they give you Ley Stone, Fell Slate, and stuff like that. I'll do this on my Demon Hunter because this one has skinning. My wife gathers a lot of stuff on her Hunter. Just need to switch up a few talents and then I'm ready to go. So we're flying out to Azuna towards the Narthalas Academy. Right there, down by the lake, you got these Azuna mana worms, and they will give you Leyblood. Now this spot is a perfect example that not every spot is ideal for everyone. Like my wife is farming this spot with her hunter. It's very easy. You just boom boom bang 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 with your beast mastery and everything goes down, and you can use your pet to retrieve the Leyblood. Yeah, this is a demon hunter. It doesn't work like that. It's water. It's irritating. You don't have that much ranged attack except throwing your glaives now and then. So I actually use another spot on my demon hunter, but this is the spot that my wife uses, and it really goes fast. Just for an example, for this place, for Leyblood, in about 3 minutes you get 100 pieces of Leyblood. So this will give you a full stack between 5 to 10 minutes easily, very easily. It's just jumping around up and down, just hitting everything, and that's it. So this is very efficient if you can work your way around the water. It's not an obstacle, it's just the water. I use a different spot. I don't really farm Leyblood. Every time I'm passing certain spots, like we're going to Suramar. So between Meridil that you see in front of me and behind me is Suramar City, you can find this rock right here. You got these Moonlight Hunters, these Saber Cats right here. You see us have the stacks of the previous farming spot. The Moonlight Cubs are not going to give you anything. It's not really a spot. There's a pack right here, and then there's a pack across the river. There are 4 or 5 of these sabers, and then down here 4 or 5 as well. And every time I pass through here, I just kill this pack, kill the other pack, get some Leylights, and well, because it's a skinner, get some Stonehide Leather and probably some Bloods of Sargeras every now and then. I just kill these 2 packs. They don't respawn very fast, but they give you a nice amount of Leylight for the amount of sabers you need to kill. And for me, it's definitely less frustrating. I'm not gonna say more fun. It's less frustrating than fighting underwater against the Azuna mana worms. Yay! So I just farm up these 2 packs and then I move on. So if I come from here and I need to go to Stormheim, I kill these and then just fly a little bit closer to the border of Stormheim. So just with the border of Stormheim, there are a few world quests here. This is called the Crimson Ticket. You got a flight path nearby, and you got, again, the ticket hunters. You see a lot of ticket hunters just following the road. I'm gonna put one Leyblood up so it's gonna see what it gives. And just going to do one round and then you get the idea. It's full of ticket hunters. Don't kill the ticket mana hunters. Those will not give you Leyblood. So, and you can skin these as well. Again. So you kill these. Well, the mana hunter's in my way, so I probably pull it anyway. But you will get some Leyblood, again, Bloods of Sargeras if you are skinning these, and you get some claws. And, well, yeah, you get a whole bunch of stuff. And for me, the most efficient way is just skin multiple things at once. So I'm here for Leyblood, I get Stonehide Leather, I will get Unbroken Claws, and in some places I will get Unbroken Tooths, and I get Bloods of Sargeras, and I hope I will get my Boon of the Blood Hunter to proc, and stuff like that. Just doing multiple things at the same time, being most efficiently in the things you can combine, basically. So you're gathering food, you get some crafting reagents, and yeah, just some overall things, and with any luck you will get a green BOE that you can sell for 50 gold, or you can just disenchant to get Arcana, stuff like that. So you do a full round here, and by the end, when you're done doing this, well, I got about 48 Leybloods, but I also got 72 Stonehide Leather just from doing one round. And when you finish one round and you start over again, you will get the same amount. So you can just stay on, go around, go around, go around. But in Azuna, this is the most efficient place to farm Leybloods. But it's, well, it's nothing for me because it's underwater, so I use this one. So if we're both going out for Leybloods, we will not be in each other's way. Good. Alright, so we're moving on from Leyblood to Wildfowl eggs. Now there are a few locations where you can gather Wildfowl eggs. One is right here in Azuna where you got the Falcosaurs. It's on the edge between Azuna and Val'Sharah. Then you got one in the northern part of Val'Sharah where you can find Sharp Talons. And then you also have a spot in High Mountain where you can find Snow Feathers. And then you have a spot in Stormheim where you can find Dire Beaks. Now you also have these little nests in there in between, so every bird, raptor, velociraptor thing is going to give you wildfowl eggs as well as the nests. But you have the bigger ones, those are called the patriarchs or the nest keepers. They will give you a slim chance of getting Falcosaur eggs that you use for spiced Falcosaur. But everyone who uses these similar spots to farm Stonehide Leather to do the binding flipping with leatherworking and then disenchanting them and just basically finding Stonehide Leather, you will get an excess amount of wildfowl eggs. Just crazy. You just kill a few packs, you got 2 stacks of wildfowl eggs. Wildfowl eggs everywhere. And I don't even bother putting them on the auction house. I just go vendor them off. It's just not worth the posting prices, and the price of wildfowl eggs is just basically fairly cheap. And if you do a lot of skinning on these spots, you will probably get a lot of the Falcosaur eggs. But otherwise, if you don't go out to skin these spots and you don't hang around long enough, and it's basically hard to find those Falcosaur eggs. It's better off just buying them and then just crafting them above 106% crafting price. Yeah, and then the next one brings us back to Azuna. You got this world quest that you need to gather up bear livers and hippogriff eggs just close to the broken thing where you turn in your emissary for Court of Ferrandis, and you got this place called Drowned Gardens. You got here the grizzlies and then the cliffwing hippogriffs, and you get bear tartar here and also Leybloods from these hippogriffs. So whenever there's a world quest, again, I go in on my skinner, get some bear steaks, and then get some Leybloods and storm scale as well from the hippogriffs, and then Stonehide Leather from the bear. So this is really you get also get unbroken claws, so that's already 5 items that you will gather here. And then I got Legion Gutting as well, and then again Bloodlust Argyris. Life is just keeps getting better if you go over doing this stuff. And yeah, Unbroken Tooth as well, so it's 6 in 1. And then all the additional stuff, and you get some order resources or gold from doing the world quest. And you get rich, not sleeping, but being very efficient. So that's another spot, and then we're gonna move on again. Because this spot is not the best for fatty bear steak as is. I got 2 other spots. One is in High Mountain, so you got the Witchwood Flight Master, and it's also a world quest where you need to. I'm not 100% sure what kind of world quest it is. Is it now? Gotta think. Is it skinning these bears or getting livers or something like that? Or just need to kill a bunch of bears and probably loot them. It's right here. You can get a nice amount of fatty bear steaks, and it's good in combination with a big Gamy ribs farm that you have here. But I'm just going to quickly show you this and then move on to fatty bear steak farm in High Mountain, and then we're gonna go do not Leyblood, but big Gamy ribs. You need them to make the Leyblood. But this is quite nice. You get stone hide leather as well. If you are a skinner, get some bloods as well. If you are a skinner, again, skinning is very good to get Bloodlust Argyris. It's just basically amazing. But well, if it's not a world quest, you don't really get competition here. And if you're around in High Mountain and you need some meat and you need some fatty bear steak to make a few things, it's kind of easy. You get a nice amount very quickly. But the best place to get fatty bear steak is in High Mountain. You got Grey Watch right there, so I gotta watch out because I'm Horde. And just on the cliff side, it's where the Vampirates quest is, down there by the water. Yeah, you got all these bears. It's just, yeah, it's fatty bear steak, so you just kill a bunch of bears. You just follow the cliff's edge. It's just basically that. And when you're done, you're gonna move back to the first position. You're gonna do it again. But this is the best spot to get fatty bear steak. It's better than the High Mountain one near the Witchwood. This is definitely the best one if you want to go purely for fatty bear steak. You just follow up and down between the trees. It would be good if you do this with a herbalist as well, because you got a lot of Jarnskagel between these trees. And if you move out a bit, you got these Runewood great stags on the side. They will give you lean shank